Hey there, I just unlocked this new guy. Welcome back to Night Zone, first of all. And you can actually build up more of your castle. And there's actually a few different options for that, like quite a few different options that use different currencies. I only have this one. I think this is from beating the forest boss. Let's build that. And that gives us, okay, it's just a trophy. That gives us 30 more maximum HP. This is for more silk. Alright. Health regeneration and gold gain. And in here there's more maximum HP and the potion thing that consumes one potion at the start of each stage. I think I will go... Okay, this gains more of the build stuff. I will go for the thing that improves the building. Okay, I think it's just upgrades to my room, but that's also really cool. And we have more, 5 more, so let's do even more max HP. That's pretty great. Oh wow, looks actually pretty cool. And yeah, that's it for the building. I just saw that and I thought it was pretty interesting and cool. Let's see what this guy has to give to us. I still didn't unlock anything new, so I can just buy what I already have. Okay, now I did unlock something new actually. So gain a shield and just increase max HP. I think we'll do a shield every 100 seconds. And that's it for upgrades. Let's see if we can get another weapon. Hopefully unlocking a synergy. Still, I would really love to see if like what the synergies are. Or maybe I can detect that somehow. This is a scythe and some spinny stuff, alright. Inferno Phantom. That must be the skull missile. What could also add to that? Okay, the scythe definitely was part of one fusible here, but we might actually need 2 of that. Let's do Fire Red Heart. And it actually doesn't even show in here if the fusion is or what the fusions are, which is kind of weird actually. Let's go ahead and try out the Frost Pass today and get right into the run. Let's check the stuff available. Okay, we actually can get 3 summons, so look at that. There's a summon, and there's a summon, and there's a summon. So let's try to get the most companions as possible.
I am ready.
And let's actually take the Fire Heart, which does fuse with the Bloodletting Bomb, so we did get a new fusion from that upgrade. That's pretty cool. Let's take the Fire Reds, because I never had them before. And there seems to be some sort of freezing mechanic on this stage, which is actually quite interesting. Let's... Alright, I already got that. Let's level up the Fire Red, for that matter. Fire Red Heart. And let's get to this. Okay, these are just fires where we can warm up again. Nice to know. I think we'll need to be doing that from time to time, because I think we might just die if we freeze. Would not be surprised if you can actually freeze to death. Let's take the chakram again. And the spear, so we can get that fusion later. Hopefully we can actually level up enough to get all these fusions. But let's kill a few guys in here to unlock our first companion, and there it is. Let's take the cooldown guy. I love the cooldown guy. For all of you who don't know and who are new to the game, which is pretty likely because the game isn't even out yet. It's coming out in December and this is just the pre-alpha. Okay, Icy Cold Weather freezes your blood and reduces your movement speed to armor up or visit fire beacons. These are just campfires, but yeah, we'll visit that, sure.
Ready for more.
I forgot okay, let's take the Fire Red again. Forgot what I was about to say, but I think I was explaining the companions in this game. These are kind of the special gimmick of this specific survivor game, and there just happens. Now my cooldown reduction is boosted, so I'm shooting out like quite a ton of projectiles for that matter, and each character has a separate special ability which activates when his mana bar fills up, for each companion, not character. I think you always play the same character, this vampire guy who tries to get the affection of different houses. And there's the shield, which we just unlocked in the meta progression. I love to see that. And there's a magnet on this map, which is also perfect, because then we can just run around quickly. These are new, let's not take them yet. Let's do mana regeneration of our companions, so more companion abilities, which is perfect since we will be able to get 3 companions. We saw that on the meta, on the run map earlier. And all enemies frozen solid. I don't know why they aren't affected of the freezing in the first place, but I guess that would make the game too easy, right? The Fire Red Horde, quite a funny name actually, is proving to be quite good. I really like them. It would be perfect if they would be homing, but they're just killing enemies very quickly if they happen to run into them. Okay, cooldown reduction boosted again. That's perfect, we can run forward a lot. And don't worry about enemies for a time then. Let's take another bit of gold and buy the first totem, which is just a random level up if you don't know, and it gambles your rarity, and we actually got a legendary right now, which is the highest, and that's perfect. Increase movement speed by 12%. Would have loved to see a weapon as an upgrade actually, but oh well. Not too bad. Let's really quickly run towards the magnet, because if the timer runs out, the magnet doesn't do anything for us anymore. And with the magnet active, which we managed just in time, we do pull in all the experience. Look at that on the bottom of the map. All of it is flying in, level up our soul chakram, and we actually did get quite a few levels from this, which is very nice. Increase damage. Okay, we are one little bit short of another level, and we did get another level there. Reduce dash cooldown again. Sadly, no weapon upgrades. I'm falling kind of short on weapon upgrades. The last run I did 2, I don't quite know why that is. I hope you will be able to choose better. Let's take on the double boss stage. That's what the multiple skulls mean. I hope you can do better with actually making sure you get weapon upgrades, because that can be kind of annoying. Revealing the map is always nice, and this little blood tornado thing here is also very good. We will remember that if we have problems with the boss, because you just turn into an unkillable blood tornado, and can deal quite a lot of damage. You will see what I'm talking about very soon, because I think I will just take it for the first boss. But let's try to quickly uncover most of the map. This one here increases our max HP, and this different looking shrine can get us artifacts, which are another thing that powers you up, and you have a lot of slots for these over there. And okay, we do already have the blood spear. I didn't know. I actually forgot. I should have known. Let's quickly warm up at the fire, but we still need the blood pool for the fusion with the rats, which is new. I've not seen it before, or new to me at least. Let's take another totem in. And it is a rare, not too bad. Increased collect range, also not bad. And the first boss is already here, so we might have to use the blood tornado thing for the second boss. Let's try to capture it, this map thing, and despite the boss. Alright, we did it. Very nice. He seemed to summon something we can't even dash through, which is definitely strong. from him. Why are we freezing, man? Aren't we at the fire right now? Anyways, we did get a level up from killing that boss. And let's decrease the attack cooldown of everything. That's very nice. Just attacking faster always means more damage. Sadly, there doesn't seem to be any magnet on this stage. That kind of sucks. I love the magnet. Because you can actually profit from the stage the most then. And we got an epic upgrade of the Fire Red Heart. More projectile speed and lifetime. That's very much good. And I think the reds are actually quite a nice weapon. Oh, and there's the gold goblin. If we kill him, we actually can get a lot of gold. So let's try to do that. Where did he run to? Fuck, I didn't pay attention. I don't know where he went. Let's take in the blood tornado though. Look at that, we just turn into this funny little tornado and absolutely shred that boss. No problem at all. Generate health 4 times faster while you remain without moving. Okay, that's really good. It's like a legendary passive there. Let's increase projectile speed since it affects all our stuff. Also the tornado makes you move really fast, which is also quite good. I think it's an artifact, right? Yeah, the healing thing is an artifact. Just make sure I'm not spreading any misinformation about this game. But I just started playing, so stay with me even if I sometimes may get something wrong. But this game is so new that I don't feel bad about it at all. I have to say, once again, that I really like the aesthetic of the little figures hopping around on their pedestals. Cooldown reduction, that's nice. Let's try to get more levels here. Perfect. And let's get the soul chakram, because I think it's a good weapon. And it's also an uncommon upgrade, so the upgrade will just be better. And in 5 seconds there will be the collecting phase. So let's try to score some XP. I think the most is in this corner here. Let's get all of that and around here and maybe even through this. Okay, nice. I think we got everything I was looking for there. Just a few meta progression stuff, and let's go here, since this is the only thing that enables us to get to this companion thing. And I think this is just a random event from the Blizzard Heart, the Cavern Yawns, Horse covered of ice, humming with whispers of power, frost breathers from its depth. Perform ritual at the entrance, avoid descent. Let's just descend, fuck it man. The shield devours your vitality, yet the shadows give you strength. Okay, 4 levels, that's super nice. 4 levels are quite a lot, I think. And let's get into the companion stage. Very nice. Alright, I think we will get the levels right now. Increase attack size, yes please. Do the chakram and the bloodletting bomb, which is the second weapon we need for the fusion with the new Red Heart. So let's get all of these guys in here and collect their blood for our second summon. I'm hoping for just attack. Yeah, let's just take the damage girl. What are the others? Movement speed and critical damage. Let's just take Elizabeth. She will up our damage as soon as her mana fills up. And she also is quite decked out in the chest, like all the female characters in this game for some reason. And we are freezing. Alright, Sedge. Okay, there's fire just right here, so that's no problem. And we can get another totem roll here. Blue, yes? Only blue, sadly. Max HP. We'll take it, but I would have rather rolled a weapon. Now our damage is boosted, so we are killing quite a lot more. There's the goblin again. So I really don't know how I let you get away last time. You must have sprinted out of my sight, just like that. Definitely tried to get him done this time. Come here, man. Give me all your gold. And he's already dropping some because he's scared, I think. And let's upgrade the bloodletting bomb. And he actually gave us an artifact as well. Chance to ignite enemies. That's cool. Let's get that and reveal the map. And we also have a magnet here. That's perfect. As I said before, I love stages with the magnets. I've revealed. And there's a chest here as well. The enemies are getting quite tough for some reason. Don't know why these guys are so beefy and tanky. So watch out for that just a little bit, that we don't die randomly. I think I can get the regeneration going with the passive we got earlier, yeah. That's very strong actually. Look at all the healing we got here. And we are looking pretty healthy yet again. We have passive regeneration anyway, so if I'm not scared I will run around to get more stuff. Even when I'm not at max HP. Get a little bit of this, and we have another artifact roll here we can do, so let's do that. Gray, blue, yes. Purple, yes. Sadly no legendary. What does this do? Every 5 levels gain a bonus level. That's a good one actually. Let's do critical chance, because crit hits deal a lot more damage, like in any of these type of games. Warming up again, and there's a few more gold things over here. Cooldown reduction boosted, that's very cool. And the boss is already here. Damage boosted as well, so let's get right to killing you. You won't stand a chance against us when you're already 3, that's also very cool. Let's dash over here to this cannon, I think. No, it wasn't a cannon, it was just a random time event with the boxes that give you a little bit more loot, these boxes. And let's die, man. I only have 30 seconds and I want to get to the magnet as well. Yeah, but I don't think that will be a problem, because he's dead now. Heal 50% of your max health at the start of each stage, that's very good. Let's do Fire Red Horde, because I really want to see what their fusion is like. So let's focus on these upgrades. Let's get another roll in. Blue, yes. Only blue, but that's alright. A little bit of blood spear, can't hurt, alright. And let's capture the magnet already, because all the other XP we can easily get in the collection phase. And all of that is flying in. Love to see that. And there's a first level. Let's do the bloodletting bomb to get closer to the bloodletting bomb and red fusion. And let's pick up the last few bits of XP. I think that's already everything. And head right into the next stage. I'm really excited to see what 3 companions will look like, because I have never seen that before. What do we have to do for that? Okay, we can actually take this boss on. Don't need a campfire, I think. So let's just take on this boss. What is this actually? To elevate your castle to legendary heights. Now I want to elevate this run to legendary heights. So let's take the double boss stage for more things to loot. And let's capture the dice. I'm not that sure. Oh no, I'm sure what the dice do. They actually provide you with rerolls if you get all of them and bring them back. A blue upgrade here for the bloodletting bomb, pretty good. Let's uncover the map with the little shrine here. Damage boosted, love to see that. Map revealed. Okay, and there's the dice in this direction. And there's a goblin again. Will we go for you again? Yes, I think he even gave us an artifact last time, so let's try to get that goblin. He's running away though for a little bit. What is this actually? Ah, this is like the Thumper Shrine. Let's activate it and try to... yeah, the goblin is still here, nice. I still don't know how I missed him the last stage. Cooldown reduction boosted. That's very good, and damage boosted, so he will be shredded in about a second and he's dead. And we got an artifact again, legendary for that matter. Gain damage where you remain without moving, so we get more tanky and we gain damage when we aren't moving. Increase attack size. A lot of attack damage, but let's take the Fire Red Horde anyways, because we need more. The first boss is summoned, because we need more levels on that for the evolution. I am freezing too, man. That's not good. Let's quickly get to that. Holy shit, that was kind of close. Quickly get to the warming thing here and capture the dice thing for 2 more rerolls. Perfect. Can actually end 2 times banish as well. Really good. We could try standing still actually to get more damage. Bloodletting bomb, perfect. And do we get a lot more damage? Okay, this guy definitely got enough damage. We can freeze enemies with hits. That's nice. I think I will try to unveil the rest of the stage, so let's get right down here and check out. That's actually quite a long way around here. Check out the little map unlock. Where is it? Okay, it's right up here. Let's roll for another artifact. I love getting stacked on artifacts this run. They seem to be doing quite a lot of good things for me. Enemies begin with less health. Okay, nice. Does that work on bosses? That would be pretty busted. The boss is spawning in now though, and we have the cooldown active right now, so let's try to damage him down a little bit. Not just a little bit, man, we damaged him down like quite a lot actually. Let's gain passive damage when standing still, and also get healing when standing still, and another artifact. Adds the chance to dodge attacks, perfect, another upgrade. Let's take Bloodletting Bomb for the fusion we don't know yet. Of upgrades here, and sadly I don't think there's a magnet on this stage. If there is, we can reveal it with this one, but I really don't think there is. No, there just isn't. Let's take this thing in though, for more max HP, while healing up. Nice. Let's go down here to collect all the XP we left behind here, because the golden XP drops must give a lot of levels, right? Give me that one, please. Okay, not quite at another level up, but almost. Please give me one before the collection phase. Yes, perfect. Increase projectile speed, that affects all of our things. That's very good. And the collection phase is happening right now, so let's quickly head over here and get all the stuff we can. Maybe run a little bit of down here. Not a new level, but not too bad. I think this stage went very well. Let's just take the normal fight because we have to. Not even really a choice. And then let's take the right after this stage. All our companions are healed to full again. I just noted this because they were getting kind of low at the end of last stage. But maybe they benefit from the healing relic as well. Oh, there's just cursed events happening on the stage. I think these are fireballs that just get me, then ghosts that follow me around. And preventing us from dashing and sometimes reducing movement speed. So a lot of stuff we really don't want to happen. We just gained 2 levels there in one go. That's kind of crazy. But the fireballs really aren't too bad because you can just evade them easily. Let's take another weapon upgrade. Please give me the reds. Just movement speeds. Sadly, not a guaranteed weapon upgrade on the totems either. Would love to have some way or form in this game to get guaranteed weapon upgrades. That would be pretty cool, I think. Okay, there's a cannon shrine up here, but we don't really have any bosses to beat, but let's activate it anyway to show you guys if you haven't seen it before. Okay, movement speed reduced, but only in the area, I think, and this is just a weapon that shoots around and kills enemies for us a little bit, which is pretty nice. Let's do a roll here, if we have enough money for that. Epic roll at least, no legendary, only epic roll. But the chakram is a nice weapon, so I really can't complain. I hope we'll soon get the fusions active though. Dash over here and capture the map reveal. Capture, 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 and done. Okay, nothing in that corner of the map, sadly. Is there something down here? No magnet, man. Why no magnet? Give me the magnets. It's not that hard, right? Okay, let's just go around here and try to get all the gold off this stage. There's another one. easily destroyed. A ghost is on the loose. Yeah, these are just these purple things, and we can't hit them, but they can hit us. That's really annoying actually, but not too bad if you just keep moving. Let's do exactly that. Damage is boosted as well. Maybe get down here again, because there should be legendary XP somewhere. Let's do the Blood Spear. I don't think we will see that fusion today though, on this run. It's just not long enough. Take it anyway, because it could still happen, theoretically. Dash around here, and I'm freezing. Dash again and get to the fire up here. Perfect, warming up again. Let's stand still real quick to regain some of our HP and even boost our damage. That's just a very nice synergy actually, I love that. Dash is disabled. Sad, man. Take the Soul Chakram. I'm planning on leveling that up to max. Let's just chill around the cannon to maybe kill more enemies with that and therefore get more XP. But I'm planning on leveling that up to the max, so we can roll more of the other weapons, because we can't roll that if it's already maxed out. And the cannon actually broke. I didn't know that could happen. Don't really like that, but oh well. And there's another Soul Chakram, and I think it's maxed out now. And let's try to get some of the XP here early, but we will have the collection phase happening any second now. And there it is. Let's quickly run around here, maybe go down and get more of that XP. Okay, the vortex? No, okay. Just thought the vortex was the other level, the other weapon. Bloodletting Bomb is actually maxed out as well, for that matter. That's very nice. So that gets my hopes up for seeing that fusion. But I very much think we will do that. Purple Essence, that's just a bonus event to get more meta progression currency, which is the Purple Essence on this very stage. Not too bad. It's like a special essence stone, which is actually marked right from the beginning, and it's just here, and look at that, we will easily kill that, and that's already everything of a bonus this stage had to offer. A little bit boring I think, but it's not bad in any way, it's just not that exciting. At least give me a boss on that, man. But I think a boss could happen. I just took this specific boring stage to get the third companion after, because 3 companions sounds kinda busted. Increase critical damage. Alrighty. Not bad at all. Maybe we can get the crit companion on our last row. That would be the one I would choose if we can get it. No weapons here. Let's actually take a refresh. Takes a while, but let's take a refresh and get a legendary Fire Red Heart. Yes, please, man. That's so good. We are getting pretty close to the fusion. The shrine is charged. And let's charge the health thingy too, before healing up our freeze meter right again. We are so powerful this one. And the fusions didn't even happen yet. I am still excited to see what they do specifically, or what they will look like. Dash through you guys, take a little fire, and there is an obelisk over here. The obelisk is pretty cool for a little bit of bonus damage, but it's not essential, especially if you don't actually have a boss on the stage. But I think I will just chill in this general area, maybe try to unlock the 2 totems. Only 38, that's really cheap actually. Love to see that. Still an epic roll. Yeah, epic, not legendary, but it is the Fire Reds. So that's very nice to get closer to the fusion, and another Fire Red. And I think in the next level up, if we are lucky with our rolls, we can get the Fire Red fusion active. Damage is boosted and cooldown is boosted. Look at how OP we get when both of the guys activate at the same time. That's so good, man. Can we activate this thing? Yes, we can, so let's do that. At least rare. Okay, only rare, but good enough. A little bit of Blood Spear, the weapon we are the shortest on, and the Fire Red Bomb. Funny name. Someone's burning her red's nest that scourge the area and spawn reds to attack nearby enemies. That's very cool. Let's take that and see what that looks like. Okay, these are just these blood pools that spawn reds in any direction. That's a cool fusion, but not as flashy as I expected actually. I mean the game doesn't tend towards being extremely flashy or try to be that, so I guess it's alright. Let's do critical chance, because I'm planning on getting the crit guy next next blood ritual for companions. Collecting all the experience of these guys, and even more down here for another level, perfect. But because of the fusion we do actually have a freed up weapon slot down here. I think that's the thing that could happen in the original Vampire Survivors as well. So nothing too original, but it is still cool. And I mean, it's just a design thing. Because I think it's always cool to have something like that in the game. And with design thing, I mean, it's just more cool designs if different developers are doing or picking up on that very idea. Because I think just the coolness of upgrades you get out of fusions is the main thing about that. Let's take the skull missile. I haven't really played with that a lot yet, but just sends out homing skulls. And a little bit around that campfire, and the collection phase will be happening now. And let's get over here and try to collect all of the experience we left behind for another level on the skull missile, and another level. I think that's because of the bonus thing I have for a better cooldown actually. The artifact, I mean with bonus thing, which gives us another level every 5th level. Let's take the 3rd companion. Very cool. I will run towards the blood mark that is actually right here immediately. And this is filling up very quickly. Very cool animation and sound design on that. Gotta give it to the devs. This is like quite a cool thing. But we are killing the guys so fast that they can't even enter the blood ritual circle. But there it is, it activated. And we will take the crit guy, because I'm not looking for movement speed right now. And with the crit guy we should have a lot of damage. And I am getting hopeful that we could actually beat the boss. Only normal runes and no weapons, that kinda sucks. But let's get over here and activate the shrine to unlock more of the map. Critical damage boosted. I mean we have constant boost going now basically. Map revealed, there's a chest. Very nice, let's take in that chest. So right down here. Capture that real quick. And it's giving us the frozen solid thing. Sadly nothing permanent, but let's roll some permanent upgrade here. Just a little bit of HP regen. I mean it's not bad, but it's really not good in the sense that it doesn't give me any damage or anything else cool happening. Let's see what the map has for us down here. Nothing great. I would have loved to see a magnet actually, as always. If you guys didn't know, the magnet is like the best thing to have on a stage, because it just enables you to suck in all the XP right at the end if you are a little bit patient with it, and therefore you can get all the XP that the stage has to offer. Sadly we aren't getting the evolution reds to upgrade anymore, because that's also like quite important actually, because the weapons tend to get way stronger if you upgrade them further after fusing them. We are taking a little bit of damage, so let's just stand still for a second and heal up again. Cooldown reduction though, so I don't think we will be taking damage soon, because the cooldown is just so good. Crit damage is boosted as well, and we are already healed quite a bit. So let's take in all the experience that dropped while we were standing still there. And let's upgrade the blood spear for the chance of another fusion happening very soon. Let's run up here and get a crystal and a legendary blood spear and the blood chakram fusion. We actually have 2 fusions right now. I don't think I had that happen yet to me. But we aren't super busted actually. We are taking a bit of damage. so we still have to be careful, but our damage is boosted now, so let's stand still to boost it even further and heal us up. And all these guys are falling now. That's pretty good. And we will be able to collect their experience. When they're dead, perfect. And let's take the edge blade, because I think I like that. Just shoots out stuff in both directions. Let's upgrade that. I still hope that we can upgrade our evolutions for that matter. Let's just take a quick dash and try to stand still for more damage and regeneration, but we are almost dead actually. Holy moly. We are freezing too, and I think I froze to death. Like, I won't let you guys hang like that, so I have another run for you that will actually get right to the end, and is actually quite a bit more crazy. Sadly, I don't have any live commentary for that matter. That's why I'm doing this in post. I hope you don't mind, and it's not too weird, but we did get a totem roll right there. And upgrading the blood eggs, we do have fusion active. These huge spinny things are the fusion of the Reaper Scythe and the Vampiric Blades, I think. And these are actually very good. They kind of act like the Fire Red Horde, but are just way stronger in types of damage and in types of coolness as well. But we are on a normal stage, I think. Just running around and being absolutely busted and absolutely slaying all that comes close to us. I am yeah, the Vampiric Reaper Scythe. I think they should think about the names, especially of the evolutions again, because it seems to be just a random mashup of the normal weapon names, or not random, like kind of thought about that it makes sense, but it's not cool, man. I mean, Vampiric Reaper Scythe doesn't do the coolness of the weapon justice, I think. But the stage I'm playing on in this run is the forest, which is the first stage, but I haven't shown it yet. But you will see the boss very soon. He is kinda cool, and I am playing on a difficulty modifier low, because I have already beat it. I unlocked the ability to play it on a high difficulty, and that gives me 40% more rewards of all the meta currency. I think I wanted to do this run just to unlock a little more stuff for the next time we play together, but it turned out so crazy actually that I just started the recording and wanted to include it in this video, I guess, because it is kind of sad that we just died like that there. I still don't quite know why that happened, but what I realized while editing just now is when I got the fusion of the Blood Spear and the Soul Chakram, our damage just fell off like crazy. I really don't know why that is, but it seems like getting the fusion of these two hurt us. Maybe not in the... it wouldn't hurt us in the long run, but it hurt us in that very moment. And that's why we just froze. A little bit frustrating, I would say. No, we didn't freeze actually, we just hit a little enemy, but the game said we were freezing right at the moment, that's why I thought so. But I don't know, I really think the fusion just kind of killed us there, because we were doing pretty good before, but then our damage just seemed to fall off like crazy, and we weren't hitting as much enemies anymore either. But look at the madness that's going on screen with the cooldown reduction boosted. I did get that guy ready, and a legendary blood eggs upgrade for that matter. Sadly no 3 companions in the run we're seeing right now, but crazy weapons and a very good fusion for that matter. I also think the reds without the fusion are very good, but I don't mind their fusion, but the other weapon is not that good, I think. But if you were to upgrade the reds fusion, I think that's actually quite strong. And one thing we did manage in the run you're seeing right now is we did upgrade the fused weapon quite a lot. And this is actually the final stage, the boss fight, just for you to see how that looks like. And he's like the wise old mystical tree meme, and he is actually quite beefy. And I think the boss fights are kind of hard, which is by no means a bad thing. I think boss fights should always be a challenge. But I would rank the run you're seeing right now as being pretty busted. And I mean, I don't know the attack pattern of the boss that well, so my fault, I guess. But we definitely aren't like massacring him in any way. We are still having to try for him to go down. And if you don't watch out, like I just didn't right there, he can just throw at you with his thorns, and maybe a root will hit you too, and half of your HP will be gone already. And that actually happens kind of fast. He's throwing out thorns again, and like a blood vomit tree sap thingy. Oh, he also reminds me of the trees from Game of Thrones actually, and because we didn't have a dash right when he vomited, we actually did take a lot of damage and are really low right now. That's why I started sweating. I absolutely locked in and tried to see what all of his projectiles were doing. Actually got an upgrade in the boss fight. I don't quite know how that happened, but I think we may actually be able to damage down some projectiles and they therefore die in a way and drop some experience. Well, the boss will go down any second now. Just kind of cool that the boss bar is in the boss marker on top. And yeah, he's dead. And he's actually giving me the meta currency of his face bark, I think again, which I used right in the beginning of this video for the trophy while upgrading our castle. But yeah, that's what it looks like to complete the stage. And there is like a infinite blood thing, and you can get more blood cost there, which you can use at a character in the main menu to upgrade like permanent stat boosts of a different kind. They're actually quite good, but I will just give you a time lapse of the post game because it's not that interesting. Well, anyways, that is it. I really enjoy this game, and I hope you do too with these little videos. This is gonna be it for today. Goodbye.